You will come to love the system, but your clients are going to give you such feedback that you won't be able to do a massage without the system because they won't let you.
My body actually feels much like it can relax more readily when I'm on the bodyCushion.
Thanks for watching this video. What we have for you is an opportunity to learn how you can maximize your ability to sell the bodyCushion and thereby profit, bolster your bottom line. I want to preface showing you some ideas about sharing the bodyCushion with the idea that Body Support Systems is about supporting you as a distributor. That's our whole endeavor. Our whole focus is to help you be successful. And so what we've got set up in the studio here in the back of the plant is a little set where I'm going to demonstrate to you very quickly how you in turn can very quickly with your customers convince them that the bodyCushion is an absolute must. Let's go back there and take care of this. Hey, good morning, Gail. Morning, Rochelle. You guys had your coffee? All right, let's show them how easy this is to do. Now that we're back in the studio, let's go to work and have some fun. This demonstration of the bodyCushion might occur at a trade show, maybe at a conference, you have a booth. It could be when you go to visit your customer. And also, those of you with stores, this is going to happen in your store. So it's really important to have the bodyCushion set up on a table at all times in your store. Well, Rochelle, come over and go face down on the bodyCushion. I have a really fun experience for you this morning. I'm going to have you just put your face in the face rest. Your collarbones are going to reference at the head end of the chest support. Notice she's nestling in, so she's in just the right place. Now her knees are out a little bit, and that just helps the low back to release. Just notice how the bodyCushion has accepted her body. How's that feel?
Feels really good.
Good. Take a nice deep breath and just let it go. The whole area of the abdomen is alleviated of pressure, allowing your subject to breathe deeply and easily. The areas of the breasts are recessed. We also have the ability, with the face comfortably supported in the soft crescent, to move the face, the head and neck to the side. The shoulders are released. Now, take another deep breath, and I'm just going to have you lift up from your elbows and knees, and I'm going to pull this from beneath you and have you lie flat without it. Give us some feedback about that.
That's a big difference. The bodyCushion's a lot more comfortable.
Yeah. Now this singular experience is going to blow away your customer. We've come to call this the credit card position. Now I'm going to have you push up. Back in the early goings of the bodyCushion, some 14 years ago or so, I would go out into the world, and simply doing this in a booth would sell sometimes more than 50 bodyCushions in 2 or 3 days. It's so powerful. Those of you calling on customers, when you go into their offices, you're calling on chiropractors or you're in a physical therapy situation, and you put them on this bodyCushion and you pull it away, it's going to be a very compelling experience for them. You're going to have a lot of fun doing this. It takes a very, very short period of time. So beyond that, now if you're working with the chiropractic community, the docs, and they're going to be using this for therapy, this is all you need to do with them, because they're going to position their patients on the bodyCushion face down so that they can work the paraspinalis, the posterior aspect of the body. So that's all you need to do. And notice that took probably less than 30 seconds to allow them that compelling difference between being on the bodyCushion as compared to being on a flat table. Now, they might ask you, well, how am I going to use it? Do I hang this on the wall? No, you leave it on the table all of the time. It's there. 100% of the time, you have every single patient get on the bodyCushion for ice, stim, ultrasound, could be percussive massage, whatever it is they're doing, manual work, they are always on the bodyCushion. So those bodyCushions just stay there on the table. Now typically, notice here we have a cloth face crescent cover. You're going to be suggesting they use the paper disposable covers on the face crescent in the chiropractic setting or in the physical therapy setting. For massage therapists who have control over their own laundry situation, these cotton covers work quite well. Now I'm going to briefly show, and we'll move on from the chiropractic use into some other uses typically by massage therapists, how they're going to be positioning their patients and clients. Now again, I'm going to have you lift up Rochelle, and I'm going to slide this forward just a little bit. That's how easy it is to reposition the body cushion for rolling over on the back. So now roll over on your back. As you do, I want you to move up so that your head, the top of your head, is referenced at the upper edge of what was the chest support. Now in doing that, the reason for that is the overall length of Rochelle's torso with the body cushion parts, the chest and pelvic parts, in an unadjusted or closed position allows this medial sloping ramp to be right under her sacrum, so that the point of departure from the sacrum of the tailbone, that reference is about where the body cushion meets the tabletop. Now notice her head is back a little bit. To accommodate the right positioning for her head, I'm going to lift up and slide the base underneath to elevate her head a little bit so her neck isn't in extension. And this is one thing that your customer is going to want to be doing, is always making sure the positioning is right for that particular patient or client. I'll have you raise your head again, and we'll just put the crescent there, and that supports under the neck, cradles the head, and she can just relax. Now the beauty of this face-up position is, you say, well, why is that kind of wacky? Why is she lying on this thing face up? Well, what we're doing is elevating the upper torso to allow a drop down and lordotic support for the low spine. So there's no pressure on the low back, there's no pressure on the hips. Notice with the elevation of the knees, with this broad aspect on the upper side of the bolster, there's no pressure in the soft tissue behind her knees. You have a nice firm support, works quite well. Now, in this position, it allows the therapist also access underneath. We can go all the way down the back and work freely the posterior aspect of the patient. And there are many, many other positioning opportunities that are fully explored in other video material, some of which comes with the body cushion. Now we'll demonstrate a little bit the difference here. Rochelle, now that you've been on the body cushion for a few minutes, we're going to have you lift up. I'm going to take it away and have you lie back without it to compare that feeling. How about that?
Big difference, not as comfortable.
Yeah, it really is a big difference. And what the body cushion allows your customers, your doctors, your physical therapists, your athletic trainers, your massage therapists to do is to employ the use of gravity favorable to the outcome of treatment. So gravity becomes adjunct to whatever else they're doing. Could be, as I said, any of the other modalities that are usually applied in treatment. So Rochelle, I'm going to go up again and have you lie back, and we'll just demonstrate how easily you can go from a face-up position to a side position. And what I'm going to do is reach underneath and separate the Velcro that attaches the chest and pelvic parts and have you roll up on your side. As you're doing that, I'm going to have your lower leg straight, your upper leg forward. There you are. It's that easy to move from a face-up position to a side posture. We'll take the face crescent and we will position the face crescent to support her neck and head. So the crescent's used not only face down but face up and on the side as well. Now once over here, I can appropriately separate and reattach the Velcro here and allow this nice positioning for her arm. The benefit here in the side posture, no pressure on the shoulder. Her arm positioned very comfortably in this left lateral posture. This would be very appropriate for pregnancy. So you can see that the uterus would be well supported on the lower sloping portion of the pelvic support. But this is for everybody. If you're going to be working for a time in this way, they can be in this position indefinitely, very, very comfortably. Okay, let me just have you kind of sit up here. I know this isn't really fair. I'm going to have you lie flat on the table in the side posture. So just kind of try to get yourself comfortable there. And of course we'd have some kind of pillow, I guess. But you can see the compression of the shoulder. Big problem. One of the great things about the body cushion is it can be used on any flat surface. So really it can give a practitioner kind of a portable office. They can take it anywhere. So you can just put this on a floor, a banquet table, you can put it on a coffee table, the counter in the kitchen, anywhere works well. But another really exciting possibility for using a body cushion is that these three pieces can serve as a seated chair positioner. And we'll show you that. Rochelle, bring that folding chair over here. If all you have is a folding chair, Or you can do this in an office, could be an office chair, and maybe this is their desk. Just sit here and face the table there, Rochelle. We're going to place the chest support against the chest. It just rests on right on the thighs. We'll take the face support up here on top, facing the face support, arms on the tabletop, and now you have a really appropriate way to address working people in a seated position. Really marvelously versatile tool. A lot of fun to demonstrate. A very versatile tool that can really enhance anybody's practice. And so in this way, they can see that, wow, I not only have a tool, I can work on my patients and clients, my athletes face down, face up, on the side, but also I can use this as an on-site, off-premise tool for doing seated work as well. There are two other positions this can be used in a seated posture that are covered in the instructional videos, and your customer is going to want to take a look at that as well. Not only does the bodyCushion allow your customers to afford better treatments to their clients and patients, and with greater ease, it's going to last the lifetime of their practice. So there's a tremendous value here. There's a sort of a kinesthetic value, a performing value, but there's a longevity value as well. And the foundation of that is this ultracell foam. This foam is a special foam. It's the highest quality foam obtainable and poured in only 2 plants in the world, and both of those happen to be here on the West Coast. What makes this foam special is it's CO2 expanded, so it's benign environmentally, but it also results in an extremely high quality foam that doesn't break down. The foam with a lifetime warranty is going to last as long as the life of their practice, and we guarantee it. The most common statement we get from people, both on the phone and at trade shows, at conferences, conventions where we show the bodyCushion, is, I love my bodyCushion. It does half my work for me. So I can suggest to you, you might kind of use this reasoning with your customers. Does it make sense that if this little tool will last the lifetime of your practice and guarantee to do half your work for you, does it seem reasonable to pay, what, something less than $600 for the whole assemblage of component parts? I think so. I think they'll agree. This is a good value.